Hello children, I am your science teacher, Mrs. Priyanka. Before starting our chapter, I will show you one picture. You have to tell me what did you observe. Observe it properly and guess the things. Right, birds flying in air, trees on the land, fish swimming in water. These all are present in nature. So here comes our first chapter where we are going to study in detail about nature. Let's see what is our chapter name Natural Resources means. Natural, produced by nature, and resources, which are useful things. Natural resources are things produced by nature for survival and for use of living things. All things on the earth are associated with air, water, land. They are called Earth's atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere. Let's see what is atmosphere. The layer of gases surrounding Earth composed mainly of 78% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen and other gases like water vapor, dust particles and pollutants. What is hydrosphere? The hydrosphere includes all of the water on or near the Earth's surface. This includes water in the oceans, lakes, rivers, wetlands, polar ice caps, soil, rock layers beneath Earth's surface and clouds. What is lithosphere? The lithosphere is the solid rock that covers the planet. This includes the crust as well as the very uppermost part of metal, which is solid rock. All of the rock on Earth from the mountains to the seafloor is included in the lithosphere. Living things need all these three spheres to live on the Earth. All these together are called biosphere. These spheres have formed on the Earth naturally. Atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere together form biosphere. Atmosphere layer is surrounded by air on the Earth. The surface of Earth contains land and water. How much of surface is occupied by hydrosphere, that is water, and lithosphere, which is land? Exactly. The largest part of surface is covered by hydrosphere, that is 71%, and 29% of part is just land. We fulfill our requirement by these natural components in the form of solid, liquid and gaseous as resources. Let's begin with our first sphere, that is air. Can you recall what are the 5 layers of atmosphere? Layers of atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere or thermosphere, and exosphere. Let's see what these spheres contain. From the surface, above 7 kilometers, we have troposphere, and in troposphere the clouds, the cloud rain and thunders, lightning, these all occur in this sphere, that is troposphere. Troposphere contains 80% of gases in the air. Above that we have stratosphere, and from surface to above 50 kilometers stratosphere exists. And while stratosphere contains only 19% of gases in the air. And as you can see that ozone layer also exists in lower part of stratosphere, and aeroplanes and jets, these all fly in the stratosphere layer. Above that we have mesosphere, and from the surface to above 80 to 85 kilometers mesosphere exists. Mesosphere and ionosphere has less percent of gases, and it goes on decreasing as you go beyond that. And you can see that shooting stars, or it is called as meteors, exist in mesosphere. And above that ionosphere and thermosphere, which is from the surface 640 kilometers, and in troposphere or ionosphere the satellites exist. Exosphere and beyond gases are not present. Air is the mixture of several gases. At the surface, the amount of gases are most and decreases as we go higher and higher from the surface. Let's see the proportion of various gases in the air. Nitrogen is 78%, and oxygen, only 21% oxygen is present in the air, and which is necessary for the survival of living things. Argon, this gas is used in electric bulb, and it is 0.9%. Carbon dioxide 0.03%, and other gases are 0.17%. As you have learnt in your previous standard that air does not have any shape, color, size, but the air in the atmosphere on earth contains nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, dust particles, and water vapor. Now let's see these gases are used for what purpose. Nitrogen helps living things to build the necessary proteins. It is useful in production of ammonia and in airtight packaging of foodstuffs. We all purchase the chips packet from the market, and we observe that these chips packets are fully filled with air. This air is nothing but nitrogen. Oxygen, necessary for respiration in living things and for combustion. Human beings or all the living things on the earth need oxygen to survive. Carbon dioxide, plants use it for producing their food, and even it is used in the fire extinguishers. Argon, used in electric bulbs. Helium, used for obtaining low temperature and also for generating lift in airships. Neon, used in decorative lights and for street lighting. Krypton, used in fluorescent tubes. Xenon, used in flash photography. are some pictures. What is the similarity in these pictures below? Yes, you can see the smoke emitted by cars. Due to forest fire, the smoke is coming out and the factories are polluting the air. Pollution. What is air pollution? Air pollution is the introduction of harmful material into the atmosphere, causing damage to living organisms and to the environment. Harmful gases are given out through combustion of fuels in vehicles and big industries, and also through incomplete combustion of fuels like wood and coal. These harmful chemicals are nitrogen dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide. Here are some displays which are installed in the metropolitan cities. These boards are displayed at places of heavy traffic to show the proportion of various constituents of the air. We can see the amount of harmful elements in the air, as these displays are showing the temperature, the time, humidity in the air and the quality of the air. Now we have seen what is air pollution. Let's see what is ozone layer. An ozone layer is called as the protective shell. Why? There is a layer of ozone, that is O3 gas, in the lower part of stratosphere. The ultraviolet rays coming from the sun are very harmful for living things. The ozone gas absorbs these rays. As a result, life on earth is protected. Ozone gas is not directly useful for survival of living things, but it is very important for living things. The ultraviolet rays coming from sun are very harmful for living things, and you can see in this picture that how it is filtered or absorbed the ultraviolet rays from the sun by ozone layer. Chlorofluorocarbons, carbon tetrachloride. Ozone Day. World celebrates this Ozone Day on 16th of September every year all over the world. This is for making people aware of the importance of ozone layer. This is the end of part 1. Thank you, children.